Oh, it's cold. So it's race day today here in Fort William. The rain is back. We had a dry one for a little bit, but now we are, yeah, it's minging. I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna drink this cold coffee and try and wake up. So I'm actually heading up to the motorway this morning, and while I'm doing that, I'd like to say a big thank you to all the people that made this video possible, because this video is sponsored by all the donators on Patreon. They donate a little bit of cash towards paying all my expenses, making these videos viable. Super generous. So they get to submit questions for me to ask to the professional riders. So I'll be asking a few of those Patreon questions later. But thank you very much to these people for helping make this possible. So right now I'm going to the motorway. Let's see if anyone's styling it up. And then we're going to check the lines on the way into it. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Has anyone got any mid-year parts?
Yeah, not on me now.
Oh. Oh.
There you go, pop them on.
Oh, look at this. Purple, that's my colour as well.
There you go.
Look at those. Great house.
So this corner onto the motorway is the feature that dictates your speed all the way to the finish. It's super important, and it's really funny. The lines here change every year. What happens is every couple of years they fix up this berm, make it nice and smooth, and everyone does the berm. But then that berm starts to develop holes in it, and then people start to switch to doing the inside line. And then the inside line just starts to develop a rut in it, and then everyone's switching back and forward, and no one's really sure which one's the best. So we'll see which line here is going to be the best. Final section comparison of the weekend. Which line do you think is going to win? We've got Loic Bruni on the inside and his evil twin Broik Looney on the outside. As he comes over the jump, you can clearly see Loic is ahead. Looney better have carried some serious speed if he has any hope of catching up. Both twins elect to tuck and not pedal, so we'll really see the difference here. You can tell already that Looney has been dropped, and the inside line wins this round. Next, let's go same line and see Bernard's pedaling with whips versus Troy's tuck and pump. Bernard throws that pivot over into a glorious shape, and this allows Troy to sneak ahead off the next step down. Bernard lays down the power and catches up Troy. Another filthy whip for the fans, and Bernard is back on the gas. Troy is just cruising along, keeping it low while Bernard throws it out again. Here's where Bernard wins it though. He waves to the crowd and catches a small boost from the tailwind, pushing him to a narrow victory. Let's have a fair comparison this time. Here's the two fastest speed tuckers from each line. Blenkinsop running the inside and Pierron on the out. Blinky gets to the hip first, but Pierron is definitely carrying more speed. He slowly gains on him, and he's only 0.1 back on the step down. They both engage the tuck and speed towards the table. Only 0.06 back now as Pierron clears his goggles like an absolute boss. Pierron continues to gain on Blinky, and they're now neck and neck as they both throw identical whips off that second table. The final straight now up to the line. Who's gonna take it? Pierron by 0.08, making that outside work. Now, if you're thinking, oh yeah, outside tuck is clearly the boy, I know a man who would disagree. Here comes the toe ball, Eddie Masters showing us what he's made of. He sends it straight into the muddy hole on the landing of the hip without a care. Immediately, Eddie's on the gas and scrubbing that step down. Tactical tuck, then he sacks it off to lay down some more watts. The tactical tuck to sprint gets deployed again on that second table, and Eddie's really pulling time now. Eddie can taste victory, he throws tactics in the bin and sprints for the line, decimating Pierron by 0.64. Heck of a performance from the man. That's all the practice action, let's head to the pits for some Patreon questions. One of the Patreon questions was from Rory Brown Kerr, he's asked a lot. So here's the question, and we're going to ask Mikkel. Mayhem Media, man. Mayhem! If all the factory team trucks, or all the team trucks could turn into Transformers, which one would win in a big fight?
Well, I would say the GT truck, because the GT truck is like a little mouse that can run way faster than the big old horse trucks, and then it will probably run from you, and then it will run inside you and all your and then spit it out again, like Transformers style. Just look at the GT truck; it's the smallest truck in the whole circuit. But the good thing is, if everyone is gonna have monster trucks for pits, then where are the World Cups gonna be? Because riders are complaining it's not enough new venues. But now everyone has a monster truck pit, and that doesn't help anything because you need parking for the trucks. So that's why I choose the GT truck, because it's not a truck, it's a and you can sleep in there. And I slept in there with Mark, and he was sick. I thought it was Sam Dale, and he thought I was Brooke McDonald. And when we woke up, we had the most weird look at each other. So yeah, the GT truck for sure, because it's way smaller than all the other trucks, and it just shows that you don't need a truck, you just need a little truck.
Cheers, Mikkel.
Yeah, boom, bye!
I think a lot of them are like show, like Trex is actually, looks big, but it's pretty dinky. Pivots also looks big, but it's like a bus thing, so that one sucks. Commensol's good. I feel like Madison, theirs looks pretty like futuristic.
Yeah, you reckon it's got the big weapons?
Yeah. I think I would go with them for sure.
Oh, they've got like a signature weapon, like a big sword or something. What do you think the Madison weapon would be?
I wonder, what's Danny Hart? Like, he's like a helicopter with some bombs.
It can fly then?
Yeah.
Did you pick that one just because it was there?
No, it's new. It's brand new.
Hey, those two guys have got the best video of Aaron Gwynn's crash that I've seen. So go for them now.
Genuinely?
Yeah, 100%.
How are you doing, Cathro? Mr. Cathro. Okay.
He doesn't want to send it around.
I'll let you see it as long as you turn the camera off.
Oh! That's a double somersault.
That is perfect.
FNB World Tour. What happened?
Yeah, the question is, what do you think you have or do better than anyone else?
Everything.
Maybe not today.
Not today. No, today I got smoked. Like, I'm not afraid to say it, but I would say the consistency on the run, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not winning every split, but I'm like third, second, fourth, you know. So I'm pretty consistent. Even though on this track I was a little bit struggling on the wood sections.
Yeah.
I think that's my strength. Like, able to be okay all the time, you know.
And your charm.
And my charm. When I ride, just flip the girl on the side, just of course.
Well, I am a good cook. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, that's a
I didn't do any cooking today. On track racing. I don't know. I mean, if I knew that, I would win more. Then I know.
Like, is there a type of track that you would do better on because you're better at a certain type of thing, or?
I don't know. I definitely sucked at pedalling for so long. I really worked on it, and now I'm probably one of the strongest pedalers.
Yeah.
Well, maybe like a few years ago, maybe not now. I don't know.
But you were tucking all day today.
Yeah, that's faster. Thank God. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to know. I definitely feel like a race run is where I ride the best. You know, some people say, like Dan, for example, our brother, he rides unreal. Like, he drops G, like, and in racing he sucks.
Yeah.
So I really feel like racing brings out the best in me, whether it's willing to risk more or willing to lay it on the edge or to just riding out of control.
So do you feel you do well with pressure then?
Yeah, the harder things are, the more you're dealing with, the more it makes me focus. You know, so when it's bad weather or you're struggling with your bike setup, or you've got the pressure to win, or it's the perfect season, or whatever it is, the harder it is, the more you focus and the more you concentrate. When I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm going flat out, like track's fine, I'm cruising, like I'm gonna win. I do not, I suck. So like, you know, and Tane's the same, like similar rider, like the more things go wrong, the more you struggle, the better you actually race. And it's like, I don't know, it's weird, it's really shit because it's a really hard week. Racing is hard when it's like that because it's hard all week, you're crying, like shit's going wrong, and then you win. So it'd be nice if it was like easy all weekend, then you win.
Cool. Oh,
so yeah.
Well done.
Sorry that was so long.
Find I can adapt to things quite quickly, like whether it be bike setup, and then I can also learn tracks quite quick, so I can end up going quite quick, quite soon. So it enables me to get in a good place quicker than a lot of people.
Basically, I think we're coming from a really rocky region.
Yeah.
So when it gets rough, like even if the bike is not working as like you want, you can like stay on top of shit and just like not slow down as much.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm not struggling there, and yeah, that's one of like the good point where about my riding.
Yeah.
Even if we got smoked today.
Cool. Thanks, man.
No problem.
That's Cathro Vision Fort William done. I'm in my usual spot in the media room by myself. Everyone else has already gone home. Please, if you enjoyed these videos, make sure to like the video and also subscribe if you want to see more of them. I really appreciate it. It helps me to know that you guys are enjoying the videos, and it also helps bump up the activation on YouTube. It pushes the videos out to more people. If you're really liking what I'm doing, you can head to the link to Patreon down in the description, and you can donate a small bit of money to pretty much help me earn a wage from doing this, because I really enjoyed doing this. You guys seem to like the videos, so yeah, that'd be amazing. I'm done. I gotta get this video uploaded now and go home. Cool. We'll see you in Leo Gang. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. I'm so lonely, so sad and alone.